we got another one in the buzzer last second before crime became legal. We got another prosecution. Listen, this happened in December, right? Right before everything went down. I was trying to take a break, so I hadn't talked about it yet. But 2 California men charged in the largest NFT scheme prosecuted to date. And guess what? The news ahead of the news. We were back on this 2 years ago. No, almost 3 years ago. February 16, 2022. We announced the squiggles scam. And that is a lot of what this is talking about. 2 California. Sorry, I'm a little hyped. I needed this one. I needed it bad, to be honest with you guys. It's been a rough couple of weeks. And just thinking of being reminded of this, I went to go do this. I was like, wow, crime used to be illegal. That's crazy. So to go into the details on this, Gabriel Hay and Gavin Mayo are the main people at issue here. They had done a bunch of NFT projects, which we talk about and I'll get into, where basically they provided false and misleading roadmaps detailing NFTs, and basically they would rug them. I really briefly want to introduce you to Gavin specifically. He was by far the more public of the two. He was going on podcasts bragging about being the youngest billionaire ever.
Who is Gavin Mayo?
I'm the youngest billionaire in the world right now. I'm just like a sniper with it. I just take 1 or 2 trades a month, huge money, boom, done, out. I haven't lost a trade since March of last year.
This guy is so full of it on all of these podcasts, pretending like, oh, I'm such a good trader, guys. When in actuality, now we know what you were really doing. Just listen to how he explains his logic of being a millionaire before we get back to the indictment.
What's your net worth now, if you want to reveal it?
Yeah, so I can explain this in a way that might sound crazy. I'm a billionaire, and it's not, everyone's like, they're always like, some people ask me that same question, and I'm like, I am a billionaire. Because
in the way that he's not.
Let's think about it. Does a billionaire have a liquid $1 billion in his bank account?
No.
Okay, so is he actually a billionaire? No. Like liquid billionaire? No, I'm not a liquid billionaire yet. Probably will be mathematically soon. But
I love this rules. I'm a trillionaire, actually. Really? How? Well, think about it. Does a trillionaire actually have $1 trillion? No. Exactly. Anyways, I just wanted to introduce you to the guys we are talking about here. This is one of the main guys, Gavin Mayo. Now we'll get back to the indictment. Hay and Mayo allegedly abandoned the project after collecting millions of dollars in funds. And of course, one of the projects at issue here was Squiggles and Roostcoin, by the way. That's the Tate shill. Tate worked with those guys. But they also had Vault of Gems, Faceless, Sinful Souls, Clout Coin, Dirty Dogs, Uncovered, Moon Portal, Squiggles, which, guys, let me know if it sounds a little familiar to what we're about to watch. 3 years ago, me said. This is because of a dossier report. Check it out.
60 pages, allegations of these three being behind not just Squiggles, but several NFT scams, including League of Sacred Devils, League of Divine Beings, Vault of Gems, Sinful Souls, Dirty Dogs, Lucky Buddhas, Uncovered, Faceless, and on and on and on.
They said the same, not the same things, but nearly the same things here. Do they watch CoffeeZilla? I don't know. Maybe. Look, it's a great feeling, obviously, but I have even more for you. I wouldn't bore you with a little update like that. That's not, a couple guys go to jail in the largest NFT scheme prosecuted to date. Wait, sorry, it's all alleged right now, actually, I should say. They've been charged. They haven't gone to jail yet. But I wouldn't bore you with that. We actually have insider documents. It gets better. We got insider text messages of these guys, what they were doing behind the scenes when I made that video. You guys thought this was just a little casual update. No siree. We got the big scoop. Now, I got to get you guys up to speed because this is awesome. All right, so check it out. In this story, like a central part of this story was the fact that there was this kid, Arslan, who basically, he got accused of rug pulling, or he got accused of being associated with these guys. And he's like, hey, guys, this is so weird. I'm getting called a scam, bro. I'm all about my morals. And we'll watch that. And then he talks about not being associated with Gabe and Gavin, the guys who've been indicted by the DOJ. We're going to show you text, insider text, that that's not the case, which is just so Beautiful. But before we get to that, let's see what Arslan said a few years ago when he was facing the heat.
Few hours. Right now, he's panicking because someone has accused his project of being a scam, and he's come out to say he's innocent.
I woke up to some crazy FUD about me, some weird accusations, not sure where they come from or how I'm tied exactly. I have no bad intentions. I would never hurt anyone physically, financially, or mentally. It's not in me. I'm all about my morals.
And then he explicitly says, look, Gavin, Gabe, they have nothing to do with me.
People are just trying to paint a picture that's not true, and they're trying to ferment fear. I was at the club with friends of friends who didn't have a good reputation in the space. Now they're trying to tie me to them. It's not how it works, guys. Please do not jump to conclusions.
So you can see there he denies everything despite the fact that him and these guys were located in the same club, the same Rolls Royce, the same photos. So he was trying to say, look, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. Okay, now come into the scoop. The insider information. These texts were provided to me only recently after the indictment by an insider who basically was part of the Squiggles scam, basically. He was in these group chats. And so he shared these documents. Specifically, I want to show you the Squiggles core group. Remember, he says Gabe, Gavin, and Ali he does not work with. Here's Ali saying, hello, Arslan, meet the boys. Here you can see Gabriel Hay in the group chat, already showing that this whole thing about we weren't involved was a big lie. But I want to show something else that sort of interesting that most people don't know almost happened, which is that they were so desperate to get rid of these rumors that Gabe and Gavin weren't actually involved because everyone knew that they were rug pulling, or they had accusations of rug pulling at the time, that they had a plan to throw off the trail by having Arslan, the one you saw take that video of I'm all about my morals, get fake jumped and have a makeup artist actually go and touch him up. Here you can see, this is in the Squiggles main chat. They say, we have a Twitter account tweet out sending people to Arslan. Better stop this Squiggles facade. We pay a makeup artist to make ours look like he got jumped. He makes a video explaining everything and how he got jumped. Now, eventually they decided against doing this. They said, why would we do this? Oh, so now you respond. Allie joined the call. Why wouldn't we? These guys were so desperate to throw off the old trail, they wanted to fake jump the guy at the doxed guy at the center of the scam. Now, this shouldn't be that shocking to anyone who was paying attention. Previously, these guys got exposed for secretly owning a project. You can see here, Gavin and Gabe are the owners of this project. They wanted to hide their identity. They had blamed Logan C for it. So these guys have a pattern of pushing out a front man to take the blame for what they're doing. And it's great to see that the DOJ basically saw through this. I do want to mention that in this chat, they actually talk about this sort of being a quick cash grab. Atticus says, ours rep is on the line. This is life-changing money for everyone involved. Why treat it like trash? I'm so confused. What are we risking? Atticus says, why do you want to run a shoddy operation? Y'all bail on me on dirty dogs. Y'all really don't want to care what happened after Mint with Arslan. We are trying to get real members to ensure he doesn't get effed and hate you guys. Expose. What the F, LMAO? Why do you only care about selling out to paper hands? Again, the idea is just rinse and repeat. Now, this is something that we talked about within the video itself, is something called a rug pull factory. Ali says, bro, we have a rug factory. And then somebody says, hey, never say this again on my life. But they mention it several times. Atticus says, we're literally on course to sell out. Just don't slip up and tell everyone we the rug factory, please. So, that's great. I just wanted to show you guys insider evidence that not only did we say this almost 3 years ago, a lot of this is confirmed in internal text messages from the team itself. Now, are they joking about calling themselves the rug factory? I mean, they probably would say so, but I don't know if law enforcement finds it so funny. Now, the last thing I want to do is talk about some allegations that were not discussed in my video. Apparently, Gavin and Gabe had a harassment campaign against people who exposed that he was behind the faceless NFT project. You see, when one project manager exposed them, they allegedly embarked on a harassment campaign against the project manager, sending or causing the sending of messages to the project manager and his parents for the purpose of intimidating him and causing him emotional distress, which may be one of the reasons that in the charges they're accused of stalking in addition to 2 counts of wire fraud and criminal forfeiture. Some of these details are actually insane. They threatened to accuse the project manager's parents of lewd behavior and then said this is the only beginning if he doesn't stop. So just completely unhinged behavior. And sometimes things happen slow and then all at once. Like it seems like, you know, a couple years passed, then all of a sudden we have this, then we have new text messages. I want to update you guys, show you guys what's happening behind the scenes. You know, so it gives you a little hope, I guess. I needed this one personally, and maybe you did too. So that's basically it. These 2 guys have been indicted. We'll see what happens to them next. And yeah, that's about it.